such a toxic babe. I'm such a toxic hun. You'll move on, Pambili, my love, in another relationship. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another video. I go by the name of GRWM for those that do not know me, and for those that know me, hey babes, how are you, loves? Today is get ready with me, so I figured, sorry, I'm busy eating a sweet, so I figured as I'm busy with my makeup, I'm not gonna do anything hectic. I always say I'm not gonna do anything hectic, but I'm just gonna do cover-ups. As you can see here and here, I'm just going to do cover-ups because I want to go out to the mall. So yeah, and then I figured, I'm like, you know what, let me just infuse this with a story time, because since I have like a couple of story times lined up, so I'm like, hey man, let me just kill two birds with one stone. So yes guys, welcome to my channel. Those who have subscribed, thank you till this far, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Support your babe, support the girl. Like I had said, I am promised to upload like regularly, like every week, you know, give you content, you know. I mean, like, you would not be subscribing for nothing, but yeah guys, I did my hair, and then my lashes are the ghetto. But guess Anna, we move. I need to go and get a refill, but yeah, guess Anna, we move. So yes, as you have seen with the title of the video, doing something as per usual. Oh, it's so cold. As you can see with the title of the video is how I move. I'm such a toxic babe. I'm such a toxic hun. But you know what? How I moved on from my ex to my current boyfriend in less than 24 hours. Because babes, I shall move on, please. Please, we don't have this thing of, oh, I need to move on. No, you'll move on, Pambili, my love, in another relationship. Toxic additions from me to you, for my loves. But yeah, let me tell you how that came about and how the story started and ended. So sharp. What do you call this thing? So how this started is the fact that I was dating a guy. He was a DJ. I was dating this guy, and the relationship was not supposed to happen, because that is, I can say with my guys, I need to correct myself. Let me correct myself. The story time is how I moved on from my ex to my next boyfriend, from my previous ex to my next boyfriend, who I'm currently not dating, but he's gonna appear a lot. He's gonna yeah, his character will he's gonna appear a lot in my channel, because Sana, wow, that's, yeah, him. Kind of, what did I name him the last time? Brownie. I think I named him Brownie, but yeah. For this one, the DJ, I'm just gonna call him a DJ. Yeah, so the DJ, I wouldn't say our relationship was really not the best. Hey, like, that was actually one relationship in my life that should have not happened, because yeah, as much as Brownie, we had a lot of ups and downs, but ups and downs, I learned a lot from those ups and downs, honestly speaking. Like, I found growth in those ups and downs. So it was necessary for my own growth and maturity with my relationship with Brownie. But now, my relationship with, before Brownie, I was dating DJ, Mr. DJ. So how I moved on was the fact that Mr. DJ, there was a point in time whereby he also started cheating. He was cheating. Like, yeah, no, not Yana Ibile, he started cheating. He cheated on me. When I Mr. DJ, he cheated on me. He cheated on me, and yeah. So I remember it came a point in time whereby he was cheating on me to a point whereby I couldn't handle it. And then I was like, I guess I'm going to cheat back. One thing about me, not good to Pindisela, but I'm not gonna sit around here and be like Indotayami while Indotayami is busy. Another girl is also singing the same song as me. I was like, Soze, I will never. So fine. I remember this day, I was with my friend, right? We were with my friend. So he was playing at that time he was playing at Benista, which was next door. I'm not sure if it's still there, guys. I'm not sure if it's still there currently, but yeah, Benista, which was next to McDonald, you know, that famous McDonald in Bram. So sharp. Guys, don't mind me. I guess I'm doing my makeup, so yeah, I'll keep on looking at the camera though. So fine. And now he's like to me. So I mean, like, because I'm dating Mr. DJ, from all the places that he used to DJ at, I would go with him because kicking my girlfriend the high. Well, I thought, gore ke nna girlfriend the high. So fine, these brows are just going to stress me. So fine, and this one time he's like, no, I'm playing at Benista, like I had said, come through. So his friends are there, that he usually goes with. So he's like, no, come through. Bolt, let me request for you, because we were coming from Auckland Parkside to Bram. So he's like, no, let me request for you. So he says to me, he's like, no, let me request for you, and then you will, what you might call this thing, you will come with your friend. Fine. And fine, me and my friend were like, yo, plus we're looking for a vibe, let's go, babes. I mean, free alcohol, chilled vibes. I mean, I'll be with my person. I mean, you know, let's go. Plus we're bored. Fine. Me, he requests for us. Fine. And then we head out to what you might call this thing, to Benista. Fine. When we get there, man, hi man. So when you enter, it's like you enter and then there's tables on both sides, and then that's when you walk inside the club. So they were chilling outside because they were smoking habli, right? Because hablis are not allowed inside, right? Right. So now, hi man, I get there, I greet everybody. Hi, I greet him. I don't remember me giving him a kiss. And always when we greeted each other, we always kissed each other. Hi man, this time around, I don't remember a kiss. So I'm like, but I was like, it's whatever. When I really didn't read much into it. Fine. And Amola, we continue. He's like, so now I'm big on energy. Like, I am big on energy, babes. I'm big on energy. So now I can feel her, no man. This energy, Amo, I'm not vibing with it. So there's this girl. She was seated like our angles were opposite each other. So I had a full view of her. She had a full view of me. Full view of me. So Shapo, she's chilling there, and then I look at her. I'm like, corner into it off. Corner into it off. Corner into it off. Corner into it off. Oh. Fine. So now he comes to me. He's like, what are you gonna drink? I'm like, kind of, what did I say? Oh, at that time, I think I said a Hunter's Dry or something. Can't really remember. I can't really remember what did I say I was gonna have, but I remember he got us, me and my friend, he got us drinks. So sharpo. But as I'm chilling there, I'm like, corner into it off. Fine, we're chilling there. So now this girl, she came with her friends. So the way she's seated, guys, that man wanted to do his tembu. So she was chilling in a sense how I would chill. Yes, he met him. You know when you are out with your person, how you chill. When I met him. So I was getting those vibes from her. I'm like, Aibo, oh, ow, can't everything disclose itself? This guy, he brought another girl, Mr. DJ, he brought another girl, which is his girlfriend, to his gig, and also brought me to his gig. Ah, fine, now I call him outside. I'm like, dude, can we talk? He's like, yeah, what's wrong? I'm like, to a point whereby you bring your girlfriend, I can't even say kinyati, your girlfriend to your gig while I'm there. You don't even have the audacity. The audacity. You could have just told me, stay at home. Like, stay at home. Like the disrespect that I'm getting. No, it's not like what it seems. You know, boys. No, it's not what like it seems. Hey, she's just a friend. She wanted to come with her friends here and have a good time. She said she was bored, so I was like, no, pull over. It's okay, because I'm also with my friends. I'm like, oh, okay, you're lying. You're such a liar. Like, you're such a liar. Like you've been making me your Popeye. Like, you've been making me your Popeye. Like, when is it gonna stop? No, it's not like that. And then I'm like, you know what, ne? So now, what had happened earlier, let me give you a story of how I met the Brownie, who was gonna be the new boyfriend the next day. I met him on Campus Square. So me and my friend, we went to Campus Square that same day. Earlier on that day, we went to Campus Square, and then I think we went to we needed something. I think we were bored. So fine, when we went to Campus Square, so the exit from, is it Woolworth side? The banking side. Standard Bank side, not knowing if they've changed the building, you know, done renovations or whatsoever. But from what I can remember, Standard Bank entrance, that side where it's not far from Roko Mama's shop. So Mac had went out with two of his friends to Roko Mama's, and then so as me and my friend were walking out, they were standing, they had just paid their bill and then standing up to also walk out. So now that's when I looked back and then they waved and then I waved back. Sharp. I don't think at that point in time I cheated, guys. I did not cheat. Sorry about that. Sharp. So now, where do you call this thing? So they came to us. It was Mac and his other friend, his friend Komita Man, Dak Dindi, came with his friend, obviously to get numbers from me and my friend. And then I gave Mac my numbers, and then my friend exchanged numbers with Mac's friend. Fine. Having exchanged numbers, fine, we were talking. So I was not really interacting with Mac at that point in time, because I mean, I'm concentrating on my boyfriend. I wanted my energy was like, I want to be with my man. Little did I know, that night is just going to be a disaster. Fine. So now, what do you call this thing? Mac, so my friend was in communication with, they were consistently communicating with Mac's friend. So fine. Now moving to the part where I was outside with the boyfriend at the time, Mr. DJ. When I was like, you know what, you're lying to me. Like, oh, okay, like, please don't lie to, like, can't you just stop it? Like, you're here with your girlfriend, yet you called me, like, the disrespect. I don't know, but fine. So as we're talking there, as we're talking outside, me and my king, the Mr. DJ, now I text my friend and I tell her, I'm like, you know what, babes, can you please tell who's this? Are you sure you're talking to thingy? To who is this? To the guy that we met earlier on. So can you please tell him, because I remember they had invited us to a party. So I'm like, can you please tell him if they can fetch us if possible? Yeah, because I want to honestly get out of this place. Fine. I find she talks to the boy, and then I also talk to the boy, Mac, yeah, Brownie, yes. I talked to Brownie, and then fine, what should I call this thing? So they didn't even give us a problem with fetching us. They were like, no, cool, we will fetch you guys. Just give us roughly, 10 minutes. So fine. I'm like, good shot. I'm like, as long as I can get out of this place. So now at that point in time, I'm still standing outside Mr. DJ. Now they pulled up very quickly. When I tell you Gucci, they pulled up quickly, I mean, they were quick. And I needed that at that point in time. Like, I needed that. Fine, when they pulled up, now I got into the car. Hi, me getting into the car now, I'm being called words by, who's this? Mr. DJ. Mr. DJ is like, yeah, hey, what favor. So me and you were no different. I'm like, thank you for confirming. Like, that's all I needed from you. Like, thank you for confirming. Like, wow. And I give baby. I mean, like, these people are just, at that point in time, I lied. I'm like, they're my friends. I'm like, I'm not gonna stick around here for this mess while I have friends that care about me. Fine. I got into the car with my friend and we drove off. We went to the party. Hi, going to the party now. I need to entertain Mac. I need to entertain Brownie, and you know what? At that point in time, I was just not in the mood. I was just like, I want to go home. Like, I want to sleep. Like, I did not really have a good night. I really did not have a good night. So I think, oh my gosh, I did not have a good night. So I honestly just need to sleep, and I'll just see the rest tomorrow. And then fine, no, obviously we went to the house party. They had a house party. We went to the house party. When we got there, fine, they offered us a drink. I was just like, I remember at that point in time, I was busy kissing my drink. I was just kissing my drink. This color is not coloring the way I needed to color. I was busy kissing my drink at that point in time. Because, wow, Chile, like, after what just happened, like, it's a lot. I want to go home, right? Right. So now, I think one thing that made me to actually go back to Mac was the fact that when I had said I actually want to go home, because I gave them the backstory of what had happened. So he didn't really force to say, yeah, come with me, come back with me to my place, what. Literally, they were kind enough to say, we will drop you guys off and we will see you tomorrow. And I'm like, how cute. I think that's what made me to go back. Fine. They drop us off. Me and my friend, we go to sleep. That's okay. The following day, literally, I can't remember, but I think I was the one that texted him to check up on him and, be like, thank you for actually fetching us yesterday. And obviously, you know how that went. He was like, no reuser, but it's fine. I'm like, no, honestly speaking, I was not in the right state of mind. So user or what, but just, it's not really the matter at this point in time. I'm just thankful for you guys coming. Fine. We got over it. We spoke, and then he asked me, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to be doing anything, so I can pull over. And, we spend some time together, and yeah, we just catch up. And then he's like, yeah, plus after what happened to you yesterday, I think you need the outing. Fine. I went to his place. Can I tell you, ne? I wore a dress deliberately when I went to his place. I wore a dress deliberately when I went to his place. Because why? I was a girl on a mission. Wow. I was a girl on a mission. Literally, I remember That day we spent some time together. It was so nice, guys. We spent some time together. And then we were talking. Can I tell you, we spoke until about 3 a.m. How cute. We spoke until 3 a.m. because we were just so much, like, we got lost in conversations. And then what do you call this thing? So at 3:30, so he asked me, he's like, should I request for you or will you sleep here? Because Mina, I was like, yeah, on a mission. I was like, I'm gonna sleep here, babes. Do you la la la? Mind you, I didn't have a bag. I came here wearing a dress. Only under my dress, I mean, at that point in time, I wasn't wearing a bra. I was wearing just a panty. Because why? King Wanyana on a mission. I was just wearing a panty. And yeah. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna sleep here. He's like, oh, okay, fine. Fine. We were talking. At the back of my mind, I had broken up with Mr. DJ. Like, I had broken up with Mr. DJ. I did not want to hear anything from Mr. DJ. The only thing I wanted to hear was what Brownie had in store for me. Like, I was ready to start a new relationship. And honestly speaking, from the relationship that I had with Mr. DJ, I feel I needed some healing because that relationship was not necessary for my life, but it happened and it had a lot of episodes. Right? So fine. I slept over at his place. When I slept over, fine. Obviously I took off my dress. I got into bed and then he's like, how? I'm like, yes, babes. What are you expecting me to sleep with? He's like, no, let me give you a top. Fine. I think he gave me a top. Can't really remember. And then we got into bed and then we slept. And the other one, Mr. DJ, he kept on calling me. And I'm like, I'm so pendula. I'm not going to answer this. Like, I am done. Can I tell you, at a point in time when I got into Mac's bed, I was like, I am done with what I was busy with yesterday. That relationship I was in yesterday, it is null and void. Pelile. Fine. And I think at that point in time, Mac did not, who's this, Brownie? Honestly, it didn't even seem like he had a problem. Like, to him, it was just a case of, oh, okay, as long as you know you won't, King, what do you call this thing? You won't make me a rebound, then it's fine. I'm like, skawara, babes. I scared kid feelings tagaj. You control again. Rebound. And then he's like, fine. That's when I started my relationship with Mac. Brownie, yeah, with Brownie. Started my relationship with Brownie, and it was, can I tell you, when I started that relationship, I had forgotten that I even dated Mr. DJ. Guys, have you ever moved from one relationship to the next and you forget that you were actually in a relationship? Like, for me, I literally, Mac made sure that I forget about that man. Kudos to him for that. Though Liana, he gave me his fair share of troubles, but he played his part, and I was like, thank you, babes. Like, Shem, thank you. That's what I need right now in my life. Thank you. And that was that. And I never, obviously, his friends, Mac's friends, they had reservations, their own reservations as to, are you sure as to what you're doing? Hey, don't you think you're moving on too fast? Hey, I mean, like, this girl just got out of a relationship, and obviously I had told them about what had happened the night that they fetched us, and then they're like, no, what if she's not yet healed? She's gonna go back. And I never went back. I was like, Soze, to who? To who? Go back to who? For the what? For the what? And I was like, never that. One thing about me, I'm going to enjoy what I'm getting. And I did. I made sure that I enjoy. I made sure that I enjoy myself. And I remember, who's this? My ex, Mr. DJ, he started calling me words. He's like, yeah, I had this guy all along in the page. I'm like, and I didn't even hide it from him. I was like, no, this guy, I met him earlier on and I gave him my numbers, but I was so ready to delete his numbers because I mean, like, you can give a person, a guy, your numbers and then delete them. I mean, it's not rocket science, it's easy. But I'm like, after what you put me through at Benista, so I thought, I'm like, you know what, let me just put myself first and see what happens and let me move on with my life. And I did exactly just that. And Yazin, I am happy. I am a happy hun, and no one is going to take that away from me, not even you. And I started dating this man. Yo, I was dating him. We were going out. Like, but cute. Like, it was cute. Like, in the beginning, it was so cute. Like, it was so cute. We were going out, having the time of their lives. I was getting my princess treatment. And I'm just like, I don't, like, he reminded me of my own worth. It was a good thing that I didn't even stay long in that relationship that I had with Mr. DJ. And I'm like, you know what? I deserve happiness. I deserve what? Happiness, because I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy of happiness, guys. And until this day, honestly speaking, I don't regret it. I think that was one of the best things that I actually did for myself, to move on literally in less than 24 hours. I moved on in less than 24 hours. Because, babes, o tla move on ko pele. Pelo ina le space. O tla move on ko pele. Like, o tla di bona ko pele. Tsamaya. Like, you're gonna stress about a guy. It's a go stress, and you can't move on, and you're still stuck in the same situation while you could be living your best life. Do not do that. Do not do that. I think that is one thing that I would tell my younger self, or girls who are younger than me, is that move on. If you feel you're in a relationship and you're in a relationship that is toxic, please move on. Because one thing's for certain, you're not a mountain. Like, you're not a mountain. Like, you're not a mountain. Move on. Like, you do not stay around or believe. You know how guys can be manipulative and be like, no, yeah, you'll never find another guy who will treat you as good as I do, or who will, mostly they say, who will love you like I do. I mean, like, the next guys, they're just gonna use you and do this and do that. Please, Sana, they are lying to you. That to yourself. So, me, Nasham, guys, I became happy afterwards. I was a happy hand. I became happy in less than 24 hours. Yo, I was happy. So do yourself a favor, put yourself first, no matter what, like I did. I mean, putting yourself first sometimes can be toxic. I mean, but a little toxic, a little toxicity is needed for your life. In order to progress, you need just that little toxicity. I'm perfectly fine. So yes, guys, that's the story of how I moved on. How I moved on in less than 24 hours, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it, none whatsoever. Because why? You must put yourself first. You come first. Like, you must put yourself first. Like, and I feel like there's so many guys, saying, please do not stress yourself over one headache, one thing. There's so many things. If you get me, there's so many things out here. Please don't stress yourself about that one thing. There are a lot of them. Trust. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look, and I hope you enjoyed my story time. I'm still here to give you more story times, guys. Please also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, click the notification bell so that every time I post, you are most definitely notified. And yeah, guys, till next time.